Welcome to the harvest season at Tait Farm. We love this time of year. The bounty of the earth is everywhere. It's beautiful colors, textures, everything just abounds in natural beauty. And today we've taken just part of our porch, entering our shop, and done just a little autumn makeover. And it's super simple to do this. You don't need to spend a lot of money. You don't have to take apart everything that you already have. You just want to adorn some of the elements you already have with some beautiful things of fall. So our urn here, which is still growing beautifully, we don't want to take everything out of it, but we want to add some pops of color. So I've just put in some little white munchkin pumpkins and some gourds just to give it a little oomph, but all the other plants in it are still really beautiful. So as we move on, many of us have benches at our front doors coming into our homes, and so we've just taken some elements of spring, some bird houses and some grasses, and then some Indian corn and broom corn, some more gourds, some nests that were left over from the springtime, a cool picture, and just put these elements together to create a sort of organic vignette right there as you enter. Really sweet, really lovely. We've also tied some tall broom corn to the base of the arbor here, and this is a really interesting plant, a little bit different from a corn shock because it cascades down. The birds will love to eat the seed from it as you leave it up, so it's infinitely useful in feeding the birds, but also creating another interesting texture and element. Old baskets, old chairs, branches sitting around filled with little gourds and pumpkins. I put a big pumpkin in, the little bit bigger one in to just give it a little bit of girth. Again, just setting some things around, super simple, but really effective in creating this beautiful ambiance of fall. Moving up the steps here, one of our favorite things that we do here is make what we call stacks, and we get these very cool gourds that are, many of them heirloom, old varieties that can also be eaten, but have really beautiful color and shape and size, and we look to be able to stack them up. So we have this really interesting blue squash with this Cinderella style squash, a little wreath on top hanging over the white mini munchkin. Really interesting gourds, and then terracotta pots. These are just old garden pots, and that we've just popped this ornamental cabbage into. I didn't even plant it into it. They can just set in there. This is a relatively short season, so you want to be mindful of how much time you're going to be putting in to create your beautiful entrance. So I just take garden pots and plop these beautiful specimens in. Same with mums. I just set in there. Again, more gourds, interesting colors, some bright yellow, it pops with the eye. Some ornamental peppers. Again, this is a larger ornamental pepper. Another stack, more interesting shapes, textures, nubs, bumps, wreaths. And then at the top of this step is another mum. And this is just a quickly designed and put together fall vignette, but what it says is welcome to my home, welcome the new season. We've also used corn stalks, which are a very traditional sign of the fall harvest season. Simple to just tie around a post or a light post, and with just binder twine. And then as we move up the steps, we have another urn up here that we've just adorned with a few more pops of color with little gourds. And that white and orange are both really pure color that just sends a nice burst of energy up. A few pumpkins around, you would certainly could get other colors, shapes, sizes, and then the traditional wreath on the door, which is a sign of welcome and peace and seasonal change. So this is a simple, small, inexpensive fall, and we hope everyone will consider trying something like that at their own house. Thank you.